Picture this. A grey, drizzly Tuesday morning, the kind where the world feels like it's stuck in slow motion. I'm just an ordinary office worker, slogging through a 9-to-5 at a mid-size marketing firm in the city's concrete jungle. My life? Predictable. Safe. A monotonous loop of 6:30 a.m. alarms, rushed bus rides, and lukewarm coffee from a machine that groans like it's on its last legs. My desk, third row from the entrance, sits under a flickering fluorescent light no one's bothered to fix. I write reports, update spreadsheets, and nod through meetings about exceeding quarterly goals. It's not glamorous, but it's steady, comfortable, until that day. I arrived early to prep for a big presentation, my perfectionist streak kicking into overdrive. The meeting room was dark, the projector humming softly as I opened my laptop. That's when I saw it, a file left open on the shared desktop. Special Expenses Q2 Hidden.xlsx. A tiny note beneath the title sent a chill down my spine. Do not send to Audit Department. For internal use only. My gut screamed, close it, walk away. But curiosity, or maybe fate, had other plans. I clicked. What I saw shattered my world. Rows of vague expenses. Ancillary project fees. External media support, with no receipts or company names. Then the kicker. Recurring transfers to a personal account tied to my boss's distant relative, labeled Special Consulting Confidential. Dates aligned perfectly with major client deals. This wasn't a mistake. It was organized corruption, hidden in plain sight by the man who preached ethics like gospel. My hands went cold. The room spun. I slammed the laptop shut, but the truth was burned into my brain. I tried to act normal, but I was a wreck. Every morning I dragged myself to work, my button-down shirt and fake smile hiding a heart pounding with fear. My boss, once a symbol of professionalism, now felt like a predator circling. His sharp eyes scanned every desk, every piece of paper, as if he knew someone had seen his secret. I couldn't sleep. Night after night I stared at the ceiling, torn between two voices. Stay silent. Keep your head down. And you're complicit if you don't act. Guilt gnawed at me like a hungry wolf. I avoided colleagues, dodged small talk, and lingered late at the office just to escape the silence of my apartment, where my conscience screamed, "You're a coward." Then disaster struck. I was asked to send a Q2 financial report to the finance team. In a distracted haze, I attached the wrong file, the one with the hidden tab. An hour later, my deskmate Mia texted, "Hey, you sent the wrong file. What's that hidden tab?" My stomach dropped. I'd just exposed the secret to the entire department. Within hours, the office was a war zone. The head of finance stormed into my boss's office. Emergency meetings were called. Whispers spread like wildfire. Shady expenses? Mr. Tran's involved? I sat frozen, invisible yet at the center of the storm. HR summoned me that evening. In a cold, sterile room, they didn't accuse me but asked pointed questions. Why this file? Did you share it? I stammered it was a mistake, signed a statement swearing I knew nothing beyond what I'd seen. I went home numb, eating dinner in the dark, my mind a fog of dread. I'd tried to stay silent, but fate had other plans. The next day, Mr. Tran vanished. Rumors swirled. His laptop was confiscated. He was suspended, maybe gone for good. The office turned into a minefield of hushed glances and half-truths. Colleagues avoided me, their politeness laced with suspicion. I wasn't fired, but I was tainted, the one who'd sent that file. I started job hunting, knowing I didn't belong anymore. The truth, I learned, doesn't always set you free. Sometimes it traps you. But then, the twist no one saw coming. 2 weeks later, Mr. Tran strolled back into the office, sharp suit and all, his calm demeanor chilling. The room froze. He didn't glance my way, just walked into a closed-door meeting with the board. That afternoon, An email hit our inboxes. The investigation concluded with insufficient evidence. Insufficient? Those numbers, those transfers, I'd seen them. But power, I realized, can erase truth like chalk on a board. Tran wasn't just back, he was untouchable, backed by higher-ups, tightening his grip on the company with new rules and personnel changes. The whispers stopped. Everyone played their part in a script no one dared rewrite. I wasn't fired, but I was a ghost. Leaders probed me over coffee, fishing for what else I might know. I was a risk, a ticking bomb they couldn't fire without backlash. So I quit, not because I had to, but because I couldn't live like that, eating anxiety for lunch, tiptoeing through traps, doubting every keystroke. I walked away to reclaim myself, to find a life where I didn't flinch at my own reflection. Looking back, I see the workplace isn't just a job, it's a battlefield of integrity versus survival. I didn't do anything wrong, but I wasn't brave enough to do what was right. The cost wasn't a pink slip. It was losing faith in the system, in myself. If you ever stumble on a secret too big to hold, know this. Strength isn't in knowing it, but in how you face it. In a world where power can bury truth, vigilance is your only armor. Not every truth is welcomed, and not every truth-teller is forgiven. But sometimes, walking away is the bravest step you'll ever take.